Hi everyone, this is Jamela over at Viva La Vintage for your home. Thank you again for tuning in for another episode of Living the Lifestyle of the Thrift and Famous. I would love for you to join the Thrift Squad, so go ahead and click that subscribe button and you'll get all the videos and be inspired on how you can decorate your home on a budget. Hi guys, today's video is about a project that I started with my mother before she took dementia. Her dementia got bad, and that was getting all the photos that she had loose and putting them in a photo album. Previously she had all these wonderful photo albums of the family, and everything was in order, and it had the dates of everybody, and it was all nicely organized. And I said, well, since she had all these other photos, why not just start this little project to help her reorganize all the pictures, and also maybe strike her, like a little test I would play with her. Maybe she would remember faces and names and so forth to maybe, trigger her mind a little bit. So it was a fun project, and it was helpful too during that time period. But so as I'm helping her, I said, well, I might as well do the same thing for myself, because I have loose photos too, and I'm sure you all do too. But so I said, well, let me go out and find some photo albums for myself that I could use to create the family memorabilia albums. So I did find some out there in the thrift stores, and I just wanted to talk about the photo albums that I did find, and of course where they're at in my home. And I'm going to start my own project of organizing all the family photos and put them in neat stacks, because it really is a wonderful thing to see when you have all the family around and you pull out your photo albums and everybody's looking at it and say, oh, look at me, and blah. It's just happy thoughts. So I just want to reiterate how important family photos are, because there's nothing like having that picture in your hand. Of course, everything's in the cloud or on your phone, or everything's all electronic now, but having that photo in your hand and looking at that picture, it's really sparks something more of a sentimental feeling. And you'd be surprised how emotional you can get over a picture, holding it in your hand. It's a little bit something about that tangible feel, So hopefully me doing this project and sharing my albums with you, it might spark you to do something like this, maybe with your children or your your cousins or aunts or uncles, anything to create that camaraderie on family photos and the importance of having them. So anyway, let's just jump into my photo albums that I find, and they are some goodies, so I hope you find some too. All right, so let's get going. The first one I found is this velvet green, really cushioned photo album. I love that it had the gold rim around each of the pages. They're nice thick cardboard pages. So, and when I opened it up and I saw the green satin feel fabric, that was very nice to touch. And each page has nice little gold frames around it, very thick, very high quality. And I paid $1 for this photo album. I've gotten a feel for it already, and I'm going to start making that my grandbaby's photo albums. But this was a good find for the price of, just like I said, $1. And like I said, I might change that tapestry to something that's more like a African cloth. So the next one up is this beautiful Melanco. It's a vintage frame. I ordered this one off of eBay because I couldn't, it just popped up in one of my feeds when I was looking for a frame for something. And this beautiful frame, it was never used. It came in this nice plush blue cover, and then when I took it out and see the mirror on it, and it's gold, and I said, oh my God, yes, this is definitely me. It's Art Deco-ish, so I just had to have that one. And I spent $20 on it, but it's well worth the $20. And my next one is this beautiful chinoiserie box photo album. It's covered in a silk Chinese fabric. And once you open up the box, inside is the photo album. And the photo album is a nice quality hard binding book, and it had all the pages. It was never ever used. It had all the pages and where you could write the dates and anything about significant towards the picture on it. Very hardcover binding, very well made. I bought this from an estate sale, and the couple had traveled to China, and unfortunately the wife had died, so they were selling the contents of the house. However, I was just thrilled that this turned out to be a photo album, and it's a magnificent showpiece to put out for photos. I paid $20 for this box album, so that again was well worth the price too. The green photo album landed on this etagere inside the guest room with amongst the plants. Now this is a room I consider Avon's room, so it was perfect to have the photo album that's going to be of her in that room. And since it blends all with the decor that I have on the etagere, it's all fine. So that's where that one landed. The chinoiserie one landed into the living room on top of the bar cabinet. The pop of red from the photo album matches the red that's on the tip of the pillows. The Art Deco one landed on the bar cabinet as a tray, so to speak, for my Aura4's bowl. Having that mirror underneath that bowl really looks stunning, and it makes it look even more faceted in color. So with the mirror and the black and the gold, this all just sets it off perfectly. And, you know, while we're having dinner, we might just want to pull out the photo album and look at some photos. They're all at hand's reach, so we can just go out and pull them out, and here they are, without causing too much of a style dilemma. Far cry from the big brown photo albums that you used to see everywhere. So anyway, I hope these have inspired you to find some for yourself. So, were you impressed with my little finds? I hope you were, because I was, especially that Art Deco one. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And listen, if you did, don't forget to go ahead and click that like button and drop me a comment. And please don't forget to share. And I'll see you in my next video. Happy hunting while you thrift your house into a home. Bye. And I hope you enjoyed another episode of Living the Lifestyle of the Thrift and Famous.